In most Western countries, including England, the death penalty has been abolished. However, in the 19th century, executions were common, and unlike John Babacombe Lee, most didn't survive the gallows, let alone 3 attempts. Lee was convicted of the brutal murder of Miss Emma Ann Whitehead case, which took place on November 15, 1884, in the small village of Babacombe, as reported by the BBC. Despite maintaining his innocence, circumstantial evidence, including an unexplained cut on his arm, led to his conviction. In 1885, he was scheduled to be hanged at Exeter Prison. What happened next is a strange tale, and its veracity is difficult to ascertain as over 100 years have passed, and Lee's own accounts have clouded the truth. According to the story, the executioner tested the trapdoor multiple times, but each time it failed to function when Lee was supposed to drop. After 3 failed attempts, they abandoned the hanging. In the words of British Home Secretary Sir William Harcourt, Lee's sentence was commuted to life imprisonment because it would shock the feelings of anyone if a man had twice to pay the pangs of imminent death. Today, this might not happen in the United States, where the death penalty is still legal in some states, although the outcome could vary. Surviving the brink of death was just the beginning for Lee, as he went on to serve 22 years in an English prison. After his release in 1907, there are various accounts of where he went and what he did. Some believe he moved abroad, while others claim he relocated to London and survived the Blitz. His remarkable story is the only man on record who survived 3 hanging attempts, apart from Australia's Joseph Samuels, continued to attract attention over the years. In 2009, 2 enthusiasts of Lee's story claimed to have found his grave in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, through new research. According to this research, Lee died in 1945 and had a second family in America after deserting his wife and 2 daughters in Britain upon his release from prison. Records indicate that his first family had to seek refuge in a workhouse, while Lee's avoidance of death on the gallows may have been interpreted by some as a divine sign that he was not meant to be hanged. It is evident that he may not have been a caring man to his first family. One can only imagine what it must have been like for Lee after surviving the hangings and spending time in a prison that he described as moving from one tomb to another. According to Michael Crowley's introduction to a book on the case, the challenges he faced and the life he built thereafter remain a testament to the peculiarities and mysteries of his story. In the years that followed his miraculous survival on the gallows, Lee's life took an unexpected turn. He navigated the challenges of serving a lengthy prison sentence and endured the physical and psychological toll of living with the looming specter of death. His experiences behind bars were undoubtedly daunting as he grappled with the isolation, monotony, and uncertainty of prison life. Crowley's account describes Lee's time in prison as akin to moving from one tomb to another, highlighting the harrowing nature of his existence. Despite the passage of time and the fading memories of the events that transpired, Lee's story continued to capture the public's imagination. Many were captivated by the idea of a man who had seemingly defied death not once, but thrice. Some interpreted it as a divine intervention, while others speculated about the reasons behind Lee's survival. Lee himself shared various versions of his story in subsequent years, further shrouding the truth in a veil of mystery. Upon his release from prison in 1907, Lee faced the daunting task of rebuilding his life. However, the details of his post-prison years remain elusive and subject to speculation. Some accounts suggest that he moved abroad, while others claim he settled in London and survived the Blitz during World War II. In 2009, new research pointed to Lee's grave in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and indicated that he had a second family in America after abandoning his first wife and daughters in Britain. The revelations about Lee's personal life painted a complex and enigmatic picture of a man who had evaded death but may not have been a model of compassion or morality. The enduring fascination with Lee's story raises questions about the human capacity to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds and the mysteries that lurk in the annals of history. Lee's survival on the gallows and the events that followed continue to be a subject of speculation, intrigue, and debate, leaving us to ponder the truth behind the strange and extraordinary tale of a man who faced death and lived to tell the tale. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.